I quit my job. Hey all you high vibe humans, Breezy here, and today is time for Villain to insert himself. Oh, there we go. He's a good boy. You are, yes. So today is Sunday, June 23rd. Behind me and over here off the camera are tons of things. We are getting ready for Electric Forest. So all of our supplies are gathered into this deck. Lots of things have happened since I last saw you high vibe humans. And one of the things I wanted to point out was that for Mother's Day we went and visited Jesse's family and I got to connect with his nieces. How about you introduce yourself? What's your name?
Sakura, and that's Sophia. Today we're doing busy stuff and we are at dinner. So we are eating chips and salsa. And I hope you have a good video day.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yay!
Happy days! Today we guys are all the bestest day for all, and we all are family.
Yeah.
So here we are at Papa Juice, but it's like having ice cream. So bye guys. All right, we're done.
They're full of a lot of energy. And so I had a lot of fun letting them take over the camera. So I'm really looking forward to hanging out with them again, and maybe we'll make more content in the future. And then Jesse was contracted to work the pre-party for the Michigan Cannabis Cup here by High Time. So he got contracted to work the pre-party and the after party at the Vehicle City Social. So he blew glass both nights. Here are some shots for your viewing pleasure. So great to see him work because that flame is hot, and every time he comes off the torch he makes something beautiful. So I think that's the update for today. I apologize for not getting the vlogs up on time because of having to train this new person for my job and transitioning into my new role as an intuitive counselor, and then also just trying to get my house in order. Because again, this is a really synchronistic moment and time for Jesse and I, that as our jobs are ending, we're going to Electric Forest as a mini vacation, and then we're gonna come back and just boom, launch our own businesses. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I look forward to sharing more content with you in the future. Skidoo! What up, high vibe humans? Breezy here, and if you didn't know, you're in a higher vibration now. So welcome back to my vlog channel, where we make it a point to spread love and positive vibes because we're trying to make the world a better place. That's right, I quit my job. So I'm retraining a new person, and I've been very busy, and I'll make a separate video to tell you why I quit my job because it's really important. Right now, I'm getting ready to head home, and I'm gonna meet up with Jesse because today I'm interviewing Jesse on my podcast as to how he used glass blowing and glass art as a way to overcome his own depression and anxiety. So he used this art form as a way to help himself get better, as a way to improve his mental health. So I wanted to share that story with you. You'll see some behind the scenes shots. I'll show you some behind the scenes stuff. You can listen to the full podcast on Spotify, or you can go to Spreaker.com and my Golden Guy and Adventure podcast. You can find that there. You can also go to my website, goldenguyan.com, and it'll be on my website under podcasts. It's gonna be a whole thing, right? I quit my job, starting this new thing, so I can't wait to share all of the new changes with you. So I'll see you guys at home. Skadoosh! Yo, yo, I'm here with Jesse.
Yo.
And we're about to do some behind the scenes footage for the podcast Golden Guyan Adventure, and I'm really excited to share this with you. You may have heard me speak about it in the past, and I have had several other episodes, so you can go watch A through H on my website as previously mentioned. And now we're just going to connect with CeeLo of Bring Me to Life Network. Right, I'm ready.
Cool. So I don't know if you needed me to do anything, but you can just start whenever you want it. Are you ready, Jesse?
Ready.
You guys got water? Cool. Then you are ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey all you high vibe humans, Breezy here, and welcome to the Golden Guyan Adventure Podcast. So, today's topic is glass art, and I am very, very blessed to be in the presence of Jesse Del Real, a wonderful glass artist. How did you learn glass? Who taught you?
Well, I started teaching myself through videos and reading a lot, and then experimenting once I had a torch. After that, I went to a small class in Pennsylvania. I drove there by myself, and it was with Pedro Grime, who's a great sculptor in glass. And then I took a small lesson from Pete Weiss, who is a Michigan native. He works in Lansing currently, and he's just an amazing glass artist, and I love his style. So I chose him specifically because of his taste. I went to a Kevin Murray class at Mickelson Studios in Florida to learn some line work techniques and stringer techniques, and that was just amazing. He's been working glass for 15 years, and he's extremely talented.
You had told me once about you wanting to use this skill as a way to give back.
Yeah, that's right. When I was working in the shop, I didn't really have much time to give back, and also I'm young, so I'm constantly working on my life, so I don't really have a whole lot of money to spare on the side. Glass was a way for me to get into a community where I could give to my friends.
Yeah, you could make something and you could give it to them as a gift.
Either that, or I could make stuff and sell it for charity. I could raffle things off for charity and then say that it's going to a good cause. I had a friend who had a dog that developed some sort of cancer or something like that, and it ended up passing away. But I remember when the dog was sick, he had people reaching out to him and giving him free food from their food truck that was free of antibiotics and pesticides. I wanted to help any way that I could.
Mm-hmm. Can you describe what it's like to be on the torch?
Yeah. Once I'm on the torch and really in the zone, I don't really think about much else other than the timing and the heat base and what my hands are doing. So it really helps me to get away from the daily grind besides glass, which is my daily grind.
That's your grind.
Yeah. But everything else, all the other worries and things, they kind of just go away as I'm in the zone and excited for the piece that I have in my hands that I'm making. I do try to meditate, and it doesn't mean that I sit down in a big silent room and meditate, but I will take time throughout the day and take deep breaths and try to clear my mind and come back to center wherever I'm at. And I do this quite often in my studio if I'm about to make a move that's just a scary move. So I'll take a few breaths and keep my piece in the flame. And then right before I make my move, I take a nice, deep, slow breath. And then I go ahead and just do the best that I can. Also, yeah, my mind wanders a lot, so to come back to center as often as I can when I catch myself wandering too much is really helpful. I had to take out a loan in the beginning to help myself afford the torch that I wanted, and I traded up and sold some things and just kind of maneuvered my way to where I'm at now. You don't always start with the best stuff, and you don't always start in the best spot. You have to do what you can.
Speaking of spots, you moved around a lot as a glass blower.
Yes, I think this is my 4th or 5th spot that I've been in. 5th spot that I've been in. I had to rent some space for a while because I couldn't work at home, and I knew that I wasn't moving fast enough. I wasn't getting better fast enough for myself, so I made some sacrifices and spent some money and bought a trailer so that I could set my studio up there. So, and that's been working out great. I just have to keep trusting myself because I've put everything that I have into it.
So you have to trust that you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on here and sharing your experiences. It sounded like some of that was a little vulnerable, so I really appreciate you sharing that.
No problem. I don't mind being open. I know it helps everybody.
Yeah.
If I can help other people, then I don't mind.
And if you're tuning in now or in the future, just know that energetically you're receiving these downloads. You are getting information, and you are also getting light codes coming in. I look forward to sharing more with you in the future. For more updates, you can go to my website, www.goldengaian.com. And until next time, high vibe humans, stay healthy, stay light, and don't give up the fight. Breezy out. Say bye-bye, high vibe humans.
Bye-bye, humans.